Hey, welcome to a rare Wednesday afternoon Vikefest Bleed Deep Purple podcast. A lot to talk about. As the title says, should we even have a real season? Is it going to be more like an exhibition? A lot of key players are opting out, which you can't blame them. Players are in that special COVID 19 IR list, including our first round draft choice this year, Jefferson, and then Adenabu, our rising star on the defensive end side of the ball. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of just, and they haven't even started like hitting. Wait till they start like hitting and yelling and tackling, almost tackling. It's just it's going to be crazy. I was watching NFL Network and I think it was like Sean Payton who said that he sees that some games will be forfeited because a whole group like offensive line or defensive line or will all get the virus and they can't play, and so what do? You can't. I mean, you can try to play, but at some point it's just ridiculous. It's this is kind of frustrating. We just have to wait for the vaccine to kick in, and maybe that will help. But I think this year is a wash. Who would have known? It's just very weird, very weird. But on a positive note, we had three of our top players on a team make it to the top 100 as voted by the players themselves. And we'll go down the list starting at 58. Our very favorite Kirk Cousins, who keeps balling. I mean, he's making the throws. He's getting the stats. He's just not winning the big games. He won that big one against the Saints, and he won it by winning it. He made the throws, especially that beautiful throw to Thielen, but then it was a dud the next, the following week, and that's what we can't have. But the players voted him 58, so you got to give him some claps for that. For all you cousin lovers, he's 58, and then coming in at number 40 is our Daniil Hunter, who's on pace to be one of the greatest to ever have done it. The thing I like about Daniil is he's just so humble. When you see a lot of these, African Americans like me who are boasting and bragging and wearing chains with their names all over them and all that. I mean, he comes in, he's just very humble. He's always praising his teammates, and that's good to see, and it just feels good. He's kind of like a feel good story, and I hope he continues. He's one player that if he stays with the Vikings through his whole career and he makes it to the Hall of Fame, which he's clearly on track to do. I mean, his shirt is already in the NFL. I'll certainly go and watch the ceremony when that happens. And then coming in at number 21 is the famous Dalvin Cook, who is he reported to camp. He's going to play this year. We don't know how many games because we don't know how many games are going to be played. But he's there, and hopefully he stays healthy. And if he doesn't get a good contract from us, he'll get it from somebody else. But congrats to Cook. Players voted him number 21. That's very high. That says a lot. And if a guy is voted 21, how much should he make a year? 13 million, would you say? 12 million? 11 million at least? At least. So congrats to Dalvin. And then speaking of Dalvin, again, it seems like he and Danica are still moving forward here from what I hear. And it's good for him and her, and it's not so good for Aaron Rodgers. I guess he's not too happy, but she's got to do what she's got to do. A woman's got to do what a woman's got to do, as they say. So it's all good in the hood. I just wanted to, are we going to have a season, a real season? I don't know. I don't think so. It's like, again, they haven't even started like hitting and touching and yelling and grunting and all of that stuff that's really going to get that. If they have the virus, it's really going to come out and get all over everyone. I just received a confirmation email from the Vikings. I opted out for this year. It was just the smartest thing to do, and I'm glad they gave me the opportunity to do that. I don't lose anything. We'll be back at it next year. But I hope all is well. I hope we have a semblance of a real season. Again, I kind of doubt it. I think it's just gonna be crazy. But what do you think? Let us know. We always look forward to hearing from you. And I want to thank Nick Diaz for commenting on my one of my videos. I asked Nick if he wanted to come on and join the show. He hasn't accepted, so we'll see what happens. Maybe he's camera shy. Anyways, enjoy your night. See you soon. Ciao. Skol. I meant skol. I meant skol. Skol.